And now, it's time for the first ever KS95 Morning Show listener roast of Crisco.
I'll give you the X. They were drinking bottles of alcohol. That be right. Tanya, what did you want to think the guest was? The XL Energy Center. She's John Michael Montgomery and Montgomery Genry's. Gosh darn it.
Donuts are the best thing in the world.
Dez.
Doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doodle-doodle. Sorry, might just had a fart real thick. I've been giving
90%.
people boners since 1994. Automotive, family owned. Automotive, full service automotive place. Fishing boats. You need to hand to the Bloomington Bloat Show. They're FD members of FNCUA.
Wes.
Yep. Oh, I love dicks. Girl, you're thick. I love dicks. Thick. Doo-doo. I brought my first boyfriend home to meet my parents. One wrong move and you'd see stuff you didn't want to see.
And Pidge. I pooped my pants this weekend. No, I love Thammy to death. Kian, we went to the coolest movie theater. Italian food's my favorite. And your roast master. She's plowed more of Minnesota than all of M.Dot combined. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the wonderful, the beautiful, the hilarious Maggie Faris.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Maggie Faris. My pronouns are she, her, but my adjectives are adorable and sturdy. All right. We should do more parts of speech. My adverbs, nappy and snacky. I like to go home, have a nice snack, take a little snooze, wake up about an hour later. Time for yum-yums. Listen, I'm just living my best life, you guys. All right. Welcome to the KS95 Morning Show Roast. So, you guys, in light of a little backlash from people who shy away from roast, believing it can be bullying and mean, as a licensed therapist, I want to have a kinder, gentler roast. I want this to be a safe space where we can express feelings and stop if it's getting to be too much, all right? I propose we have a safe word. If things are getting too rough for any of you, no one wants to feel hurt and bullied. The safe word we will be using is more, please.
Got it.
So if these jokes are too much from you, just yell more, please, and I'll use my best judgment. Also, I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm a comedian, so buckle up.
Let's go.
I will be representing the listeners for this roast. I wrote most of this roast as your listeners have submitted some of the worst jokes I've ever encountered. It turns out your listeners are the perfect listeners to be matched up with this ridiculous morning show. Boom! Roasted! Y'all are dumb, seriously. The audience submitted some doozies, which I will try to include, but you'll know the difference because you'll laugh at mine. Pidge, my little pigeon. I was going to roast you for quite a while, but I figured you're going to take a nap soon anyway, so I'll make it brief.
Thank you.
Pidge, you're a walking punchline waiting to happen. I wish people would call you by your given name, Devin. It's such a nice name. But when you walk around messier than the pigeon lady from Home Alone 2, I can see why they don't. Pidge, I'm proud of you, okay, and how far you've come. I'm excited to see where life takes you next year when you graduate to junior high. I heard from your family that you invited everyone to your house for Thanksgiving. What a nice and loving gesture. I'm sorry they all turned you down because they weren't interested in having a gummy turkey for dinner and sides of Micanites. But mostly they weren't sure they could all fit in your bed for the entire meal. We all know the only greens you have in your diet are green Micanites and green gummy bears.
Oh.
Pidge, I'm glad you're not diabetic because you'd have to carry an actual keg of insulin around to control your sugars. And with the price of insulin, we know you could only afford one tiny dose. We'd have to pick the day of the week we want you to be conscious. At least with your pre-diabetes, we get all your effort 2 days a week before you're diagnosed with the full-blown beatus.
My God.
I won't take up any more of your time because I know Family Guy's coming on and it's time for naps. Sometimes, wait, I have one more line for you. Sometimes you almost make me want to have Rudy back.
Oh!
I said almost.
Almost.
I love you and I wish you all the best.
Love you.
You were pushing it.
Dez, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Dez, what can I say about you? Miss Montana. You're beautiful, talented, and you've aged like a fine Sauvignon Blanc. In other words, an old, full-bodied rotten grape. Dez, some might call you ditzy. I wouldn't. I don't think you're ditzy. I mean, there's got to be a better term for someone who gets lost going through Tamarack Village in Woodbury, someone who forgets what she does so often she calls it multitasking, someone who carries spare dippies in her purse. Idiot, dum-dum, these seem like more accurate terms.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Dez, you're like a vacuum cleaner. Not that you'd know what a vacuum cleaner is. No, I changed my mind. You're like a beautiful Lamborghini that sits in the garage and rarely gets driven. Just like your Peloton. We know you'd never own a Lamborghini, though, because it would already be destroyed just driving into your garage.
Oh, that's so true.
Dez, you're so talented and a master of your craft. Kraft mayo, of course. And it was so sweet of you to get on the organ donation list. Wow, so thoughtful. It's unfortunate they turned you down, citing your organs are probably all pickled and so slippery with mayo coating they'd never be able to safely remove them.
This is all so factual.
You just got turned down by the organ.
I just wrote facts, you guys. Dez, I hope you're not laughing too hard at this, because Dez pees her pants so much she should come up with her own underwear line called Tinks for women who won't wear Depends because they're desperately clinging to youth. Do you guys have to buy plastic seat covers in bulk for Dez?
Oh, you laugh now, but she's going to endorse Dinks. Or Dinks.
That's even a better name. Totally. All right, couple more.
Okay.
Dez, I heard River Falls had a tornado go through this last storm. Oh, that's so scary. The chaos and destruction it caused. So much damage. Personal items, clothes strewn about. I guess they even have a video of it online. Oh, wait, that's just a video of your closet. And Dez, where would you be without Taylor, your better half? Really, your better 3/4. Your handler, Taylor takes such good care of you and your children. He does cooking, cleaning, shopping, organizing, and planning. And you, what is it you do again? Oh, yeah, nothing. You're a lucky son of a gun. In all seriousness, Dez, your excitement and positivity is contagious, and you help make the morning show a sheer delight. I love you.
Oh, I love you. That was awesome.
Wait, I got more.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. Crisco.
Yes.
I was unsure of what jokes would be off limits with you, so I called your sister at the barn, and she said, none of them. Crisco, you are aptly named. You are like a big, slippery food product that's basically irrelevant. Much like your dating life.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's not off.
Crisco, you've had some unfortunate luck with your dating life. I know you say you're choosing to be single, but that's like what people say when a bird poops on you, that it's good luck. Your dating profile must be sponsored by tumbleweeds. At this point, your best relationship is with your Wi-Fi router, and even that's spotty. I can't figure out why you don't date. If I were single, I'd love to go to your house and sit between your mother, your brother, and a horse. I don't think even Zero Res is up to the challenge of cleaning up after that horse. Perhaps if you moved out of the retirement community of Roseville and didn't have gravy running through your pipes instead of water, you'd be able to have a steady relationship.
When you put it like that, I wonder why I'm single. I get it now.
And that gap tooth of yours, Crisco. Oh, it's not a gap. It's a canyon. It's so wide, people can see your last meal through it. Semi-trucks don't even have to check clearance before driving through it. People visit you when they can't afford a trip to the Grand Canyon. Dentists look at you and they see a retirement plan. You got more space in your mouth than in your social calendar.
Oh.
I actually kind of think it's cute, though. You kind of resemble Tom Cruise.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, in the way that if you implanted another tooth in the gap, you'd have 3 front teeth. You know that Tom Cruise has 3 front teeth.
Really?
Yes, Google it. It's ridiculous.
Oh.
Crisco, you look good. Have you been working out lately? Are you in some kind of fitness protection program? The only issue I have with you, Crisco, is when you can't finish a sentence. But I think it's the only thing you can finish is a sandwich.
That's true. That's true.
In all seriousness, Crisco, you're one of the most likable radio personalities out there, and I'm so proud of you and what you've done with the Bond Between in the Name of Babe, and you're a good man, and I love you.
I love you, Maggie. What a job. Now the moment we've all been waiting for.
Are you ready, Wes?
I'm ready.
All right. Yeah. Do we have time?
We do have time. Well, we'll shut this show down right now.
I just want to make sure. Wes, you are the Wish version of Ryan. When the station was looking for a replacement for Ryan, we had no idea they'd just order off Temu. When you took over for Ryan, you had some big gay shoes to fill. While you're doing a good job filling his shoes, no one asked you to bring your own filthy, disgusting hands. Also, we know you aren't gay, but we know if you were, you'd be married to Mr. Peanut or Skippy or Mr. Jif or Dr. Kirkland.
Yep.
Wes, you love peanut butter. Is that how you met your current wife? Did your chocolate fall into your peanut butter and then you proceeded to eat the whole Kirkland tub with your stinky fingers? Wes eats more peanut butter than an elephant on steroids. Wes eats more peanut butter than Jared ate Subway. Wes eats more peanut butter than Crisco's sister eats hay. Don't ever examine what Wes leaves in the toilet because you'll see whole peanuts. Wait, you can just see it on his hands. You've grown like it's gross, but that's his actual hands. Wes is a kid on the playground where parents tell their kids to be friendly to him out of pity, but they also tell him not to be too friendly so he won't ask to come play at their house. In all seriousness, Wes, you've been a great addition to the show. Did you know that I actually applied for your job?
Really?
Yeah, but I never turned in my application when the description called for a peanut butter-loving bubblegum boat captain with the worst germ-skank hands in human history, grandpa vibing, early-to-bed, freak-tail-having, egg-eating, Ken Barlow-sounding dork. I was like, wow, Hubbard, you'll never find anyone that specific. And then Wes.
Oh, my God.
The fact that you don't wash your hands after bathrooming is about as gross as Dez's new underwear line. Did I read that part? Yeah, I did. Yeah. It's as gross as being downwind from someone doing a coach's blow. It's about as gross as not washing your hands after you go to the bathroom. While you always seem to bring us the freshest gossip in the morning, I can't say the same thing for your hands. Do Crisco, Dez, and Pidge get hazard pay? Because you guys should think about that when negotiating your contract.
We should.
Yeah,
Thank
probably.
you.
Wes, how do you constantly not have pink eye? You would think the big guy, the pigeon, and the chair wetter would easily top you with bad hygiene honors, but you, my friend, are stinky cum laude.
Yes, you are.
I actually really like your game Wild Animal or Woman in Labor. Maybe you can do a new game called Shaking Wes's Hands or Getting Shot in the Face. Seriously, Wes, you're a lot of fun, and you're fitting right in here with the Ding and Dong Show. Maybe it should be called the Ding Dong Ding Show, or a disaster, or organized chaos, or just the KS95 morning show. I love you guys, you stinky, stinky guys.
Oh, so amazing. That was so awesome.
Oh, my God. I'll
Even
say
better
this.
than I ever imagined.
It was 10 times better, but then what did we expect from Maggie Faris, the GOAT? And I will say, I don't care what jokes you said, there's nothing funnier than the Temu version of Ryan.
Yeah, right?
That's
pretty good.
Somebody texted, OMG, Maggie is the funniest person I have ever heard in my life.
Oh, good. Then you're going to follow me on social media at Extreme Maggie on everything. And I have a Pride show coming up in 2 weekends at Sisyphus Brewery with tickets available at extrememaggie.com.
Oh, say that again. I want people to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Tickets available at extrememaggie.com. I think it's the 28th, 29th is my Pride comedy show. And you guys know that this last weekend I just won a national comedy contest. I won $10,000 and I got to take home the giant check.
Yay!
They weren't even going to let me, but then I was like, no, I need this check.
Well, duh.
Yeah,
Well, good.
I
You got our
this
payment
check.
then for you coming in to do the roast, the $10,000. You're welcome.
Yeah.
That's we need you to
Wait
know.
a minute.
Quick, get a big check.
Right away.
I would accept that.
Maggie Faris, thank you.
Yes.
This is exactly what we needed to end the week.
Yep.
Good. I'm glad I could help. I love you guys, and I do listen. I love you. It's fun.
We love you. I feel like we talk about you oddly a lot because we are hoping that you listen.
I do.
Yes,
I
yes.
love it. I love it.
Well, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
That has been the
Absolutely.
roast.
Wow.
of
Love it.
Crisco,
Oh, my
Dez,
God.
Wes, and Pidge.
Oh,
Wow,
Thank you.
wow. Oh, we
My
need a minute
face
to come
hurts.
down. I know. Well, did you wet?
I only peed a tiny bit.
Okay,
Just
good.
High fives for
Tiny
everybody.
bit.
High fives for everybody.